Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. And today, finally, we're going to be taking a look at Kaiber AI, the AI video generator that is incredible. Now, I know you're probably sick of it by now, but we need some context, so I'm going to play it one more time. I promise it'll be the last time on my channel. Let's do it right now, Oj.
The car driving over them.
Shut up! It's Daddy, you shithead. Where's my bourbon?
That new camera really captures the moment.
I know, the reds are so red. It really gets me hot.
I take pleasure in your fucking pain and sorrow. Nowhere to go. Feel my death blow. No tomorrow. Once again I sing this to you. Baby wants to fuck. Give me your fuck! You fucking fucker! Now it's time for you to die. Laughing as I watch you cry. Now it's time to say goodbye. Welcome to the end of your shit life.
Don't you fucking look at me. Hey everybody, welcome along. We'll let this play out. So I promise I won't be playing this again on the channel for a while. But we needed context because this entire video clip was made with one image, one solitary image. and it generated all of that madness. All right, we can come back over here. Hello, welcome to the show. I'm Jade. This is How to App on iOS, of course. And I'm excited because I've been messing around with Kaiber for a little while. You may have seen this being used in a lot of people's videos lately. Yeah, there's a lot of music videos using this technology. Ron Ward is a bit of a pioneer using this. And I've been waiting to do this show for a little while. Just a little while. We won't go into that. That's a thing. Let's say hello to you all, and then we'll get down to it. But first, of course, we must say hello to our Wart Warriors. You too can become a Wart Warrior by clicking the join button or the link below for $1 a month, and we do custom emojis and stuff like that. And I promised we were going to do a quiz, but, you know, Songtember, man, it's crazy. The next thing that will come up for Wart Warriors will be another Sunday roast. It will be happening sooner than you think. Yeah. Thanks, Thomas, for putting the link. Hello, Ed B. Metal, Rise of Dark Leela, who just had another fabulous show and a fabulous premiere, and she's today's fabulous featured artist, pinned to the top of the comments. Yeah, good stuff. Hello, Tremor Bear, Rebel Rocker, what's going on? Good to see you. And Hugh Caldwell, hello to you. Andy, in answer to your question, Andy, thank you for the comment, and I saw that come through. Yes, I'm still doing a music video. This was just a lyric video that I put out. That's just a lyric video, and I will be doing on the channel this week. There'll be shows showing you the process of creating a professional, full-on, crazy music video with costumes and everything and props and the whole lot. And it's going to be good, and it's going to be released for Halloween. Perfect timing, yeah? Feisty Feather, hello to you. Ed B. Metal. So Ed B. Metal asked the question. Oh, no, he said he watched Terrifier 2 last night. If you haven't seen Terrifier, it is the main character that's going to be in the music video. And yes, it is all happening. Look at this. Look at this fantastic new Terrifier mask I have here, which is just amazing. So I actually had to cut the eyeballs out of it. It came with eyeballs. And I was like, you know what? No. So I've actually gone in and painted the inside of this. I had to get in and cut the latex. This is not a cheap mask, and taking a blade to this was very scary. But I did a pretty bang-up job. It looks absolutely killer. And so what else I also have for it, you see how it's all shiny and it's all one piece? Well, I actually have one of these white open face balaclava things. So I'm going to cut a hole in that and put that over the hat and then pull it over so the shiny will be gone. So only the shiny in the face will be there. Trust me, I've gone all out with this costume. These costumes are going to be nuts. You are going to freak when you see this video when it comes out at the end of this month. So I love getting masks and changing them a little bit and getting creative and being all artsy, craftsy and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So Art the Clown is the main character of the music video that's coming out. Hello, Hugh. Feisty. Let me go up the top. Mateus, what's going on, Mateus? Well done yesterday, man, getting your song out. We got down there in the 11th hour, didn't we, Mateus? We got it out. SM Borthwick, what's going on, Scott? Good to see you. I hope you're in for a bit of a long haul today. There's a lot to talk about. And there's Leela and Brad with their ridiculous skulls. They love their skulls, don't they? They are cute. Who else have I missed? Let me scroll up. I'm sure I've missed a bunch of people. Chris Lane, hello. I'll do my best, my friend, to educate you as much as I can on this wonderful app today. We've got Mateus. Let me see. I've Fat Panda Cat, hello. Who else did I see? I'm going to have to scroll up over here because my comments. Joe Glenn's lurking. Chad Freeman, hello to you. Chad's coming on the show this week. I'm interviewing Chad this week. Very excited. Very excited. Who's excited about finding out more about Chad? Pookie, hello to you, my dear. I'm already out of breath. God, what a loser. I think I got most of you. Scrolling through here. I think I have. If I've missed you, just call me a dick in the chat. I'll get the message, yeah. I'll get the memo. I will get it. All right, let me just clear this chat away. All right, where do we start? Where do we start today? Where do we start? So let me start by telling you how, in fact, I need to just oge over here for a second. Let me tick. Let's just bounce over here quickly because I haven't covered any like software drops, price drops or anything in a little while. It's been a minute. Lorenz, price dropped for a limited time. Bastille Instruments release Outsidify. So I'm probably going to look at that. Hopefully, maybe this week. We'll see. Adam Piano Roll is on sale. Something I covered ages ago. Toy Box got an updated Thump 1. Whole bunch of stuff. Price drops over here. So Adam 2 is on sale. Auto Tune. AnyTune Pro is on sale. I think I covered that many moons ago. Many moons ago. A lot of these apps I've covered, yeah. Blease have got Motion EQ, Motion FX, and a whole lot of Nembrini apps are on sale as well. But today we're taking a look at Kaiber. This is Kaiber. So the website is Kaiber AI, and what they specialize in is either using prompts to make video or adding your own photos and turning things from a photo or an image into animation or moving clips. And you can also upload your own music and then generate prompts around the music, or you can even upload your own videos to check out that, to go over the top of your own videos and create AI looking stuff as well. But I was just going to do this quickly. Give me a sec. So yes, Chad Freeman coming on the show this week. The show is up, so you want to go, if you want to go and hit the reminder, make sure you do that. It's going to be a fun interview. I'm absolutely positive of that. There's lots of stuff I didn't know about Chad, and I already know, and I'm like, what the hell? Who knew? There you go. All right, let's get back over here. Okay, so we are back over at Kaiber. Now, let's get the elephant out of the room, in the room, out of the room, and into the open, out of the dark, and talk about it. Yes, Kaiber does cost money. I know, it does cost money. And here's the thing, a lot of good things do cost money. And why would Kaiber cost money? Here's my take on this, right? AI is at a very interesting stage, yes? Because, hi Jim Shannon as well. AI is at a very interesting stage because it's developing at such a lightning pace that the laws and stuff are unable to keep up. And rest assured, let me tell you this, there's plenty of lawsuits coming along the way at some stage, or some kind of regulation to reel things in, yeah? There's already talk about it in the EU. There's a lot of stuff like that going on, yeah? So it's a thing because people want to know where images come from, how the algorithms and the training, how the models are trained. Is people's copyright being infringed? There's it's a legal minefield, yeah? And I know some people have very high morals about this and like, hey, this is the end of the world. The Terminator's going to come. It's the end for all of us. We're all going to die. The AI is going to make so many videos that we're all going to die, or we're not going to be able to make money from it as struggling artists. But here we are, you know, and the technology is growing at a rapid rate, and I'm on board with it. Would I like to see regulation? Yes, I would. I'd like to see some form of remuneration and a bit more openness about how it's all happening, and so artists can get paid, yes, because it's only fair. So there's definitely issues that need to be sorted out, and I'm sure that they will. In saying that, we are talking about the governments around the world and stuff. So I know there's people out there who think that governments are creating these huge conspiracies that are like, you know, so amazingly fantastical, and yet these are the same people who can't organise a fucking pothole in a road. So keeping that in mind, regulations may be a little way off. I mean, regulations still so far behind for the internet. The internet, you know, what have we been? We've had the internet for what, 40 years? So yeah. All right. But I think if you sit there and worry too much about this at this point, I think that, you know, I think AI, in my opinion, AI is a fantastic tool to use alongside your creativity. Yeah. Because you've got to use your mind to do this stuff. You've got to create prompts and you've got to think about this stuff. You just can't, it just doesn't wish itself into the reality. Hello, Felcro. It's going to be a very contentious thing. Yeah, and I'm here. I've got popcorn in hand. I'd rather watch this battle than some other battles that are going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so let's let's talk about Kaiber and look at the pricing structure first and get all of this out of the way so people are absolutely 100% clear about what you get. And I'm going to let you know, as a musician, how you can save half of the cost straight away by signing up and getting a crap load of credits that will be more than enough to help you create a bunch of things. So pay attention. Let's OJ over here. So create an account. That is the best thing to do. You don't have to pay to create an account. You can just create one. But please, if you are, right, if you don't want to hit the like button on this video, do me a solid. Down in the description, there's a little affiliate link. And if you click on that link and sign up, it gives me 300 credits. I don't get any money for it. I get 300 credits. And that helps me make more videos for you. And you'll be given a referral code too when you sign up and create a plan that you can send to somebody else, and it just keeps going and going. Yeah? Cool bizzo. All right, thanks, Thomas, for putting the link in there. So, yeah, I'm not making any money from it, but hey, 300 credits you can make for, I made that dread circuit, that utensils video with 380 credits. That whole thing with 380 credits. Bang up job for 380 credits, yeah? Cool. All right, so let's check out the pricing. So normally when you go here and you're not signed in, the pricing will be sitting up here. There'll be a link to the pricing. Now, I don't have, I've already got an account. So the only way I can show you the pricing is to go into my plan. I think it's my plan. Just let me make sure I'm not giving you all my personal information. Don't be doing that, bitch. Okay, yeah. So let's OJ. All right, here we are. Hey, Leroy, what's going on now? I know Leroy is a big fan of AI, and so he should be. So you all should be. Right, so here are the pricing plans. Now, $5 a month is the Explorer plan. I don't recommend this because you get a great stinky old dirty watermark. Nobody wants a stinky old dirty watermark on their stuff. You get 300 credits. It's not enough to play with, yeah? Not enough to play with. Look at that. There it is there. This is the first one here. So this one, I'm not recommending it. You get 1 minute videos, which you can build an incredible video clip. You'll see today. I'm going to make a video clip here on the channel live. I'm just going to tell you, forget that one. Yeah, forget that one. Right. So now these are all set to annual prices. So the Pro plan is $10 a month annually, right? $25 for the artist account. But monthly, you'll see it goes up $5, except the Explorer one, the beginner one. It stays at $5 if you change to monthly. So it's 15 US, and you get monthly, you get 1,000 credits, plenty of credits, but wait, because you're going to get more if you sign up. Discounted credit packs, you get up to 8-minute videos. Trust me, you're not going to be making 8-minute videos at once. Access to the gallery, audio reactive, so you can add music and make your video react to the actual music that you've added to it. You get animation with a start prompt. You can transform video to video. Yeah, it's a lot per year, but I suggest going month to month. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You can select camera movements, storyboarding, any aspect ratio, and you get the option to upscale to 1080p. So every video that is made will be made in 720p. And then at the end of the process, it asks you if you would like to upscale for some more credits. But it's not a lot of credits. Now, I'm going to keep scrolling down here. 50% off for musicians. Be aware of this. This is in the pricing part. Now, if you've already signed up, no, there isn't a 1 week subscription, Thomas. If you've already signed up, don't be worried. Don't be worried if you've signed up for the pro plan. So there's the extra plan here, the $30 one, which is the artist one. Right? So it's $30 and you get 2,500 credits. Pretty much all the exact same thing, but you're getting these extra credits, yeah? So you're getting 1,500 credits more for the extra pack. But wait. As you can see, I'm on this one, yeah? So the way it works, let's scroll down here. 50% off for all musicians. Get started. Click this link. Okay, and I'm going to scroll all the way down to the bottom. And you'll see here, musician offer. Unlock features only available to Kaiber Pro users. Fill out the form below, verify you're a musician to unlock Kaiber Pro for 50% off for the first month. Make sure you remember this, yeah? So remember this. So if you've already signed up for the $15 plan for the month, and then you fill in this form, you'll just get given an extra 1,500 credits and be moved to the higher plan. If you do it before, so all you got to do is put your name in here, an email address, make it the same email address that you signed up with, just to be, you know what I'm saying? You can add your Spotify link or SoundCloud URL. Now, I'm not sure if, because it's got a little asterisk here, if you can use this for YouTube. So I would try it. I would try it. If you've only got music out on YouTube, I would definitely try that. I'll definitely put your YouTube link and then select, what you're going to use it for. Music, videos, visualizers, Spotify canvases, whatever you want. And then where you heard from it, YouTube, whatever, or word of mouth. You can do word of mouth, referral, whatever you want. And then hit submit. It'll send this off to Kaiber. You'll get an email in probably about 5 to 10 minutes with a code. And you can go in, follow the directions, put the code in, and boom, you will end up with 2,500 credits for your first month for $15 US. So you've got so many credits to play with. Trust me, that is a lot of credits to play with. And you can make a bunch of mistakes, get the idea, and still, as you can see, I have 1,860 credits. And I've made a crap ton of stuff already. I made that whole video, and I've got plenty to mess around with. Good stuff. So, one sec. Okay. So what does it cost? Okay, I know it's expensive. It's another subscription, and it's something you're going to have to keep your eye on if you don't want to pay it every month. You know what I'm saying? So, here's the thing. These AI models run with incredible computing power. Yeah, if I downloaded the actual API to this, whatever runs the model, onto my computer, I would need an incredibly high-end graphics card to be able to do all of the processing for this stuff. So take that into account. Servers, space, and a huge amount of processing power to do these endless requests that people are pumping through. So clearly, they're needing money. Is it a bit too expensive? I think so. I hope in the near future this comes down a little bit because it would give more people access to it. At the moment, it's a little bit expensive. But if you're smart about how you use it, mate, you'll be good. I think you can do that. I think you can do that with pretty much anything these days. You can subscribe and unsubscribe and you still... I don't think you'd be able to do that, though. I don't think you'd be able to get the musician plan again. There's probably a word. Who knows? Yeah. Maybe if you create a new account. There you go. But, all right. Give me a sec. Okie dokie. Let's come back over here. Let's talk about the credit system. So we'll come back. So now you know how to get a nice big fat bunch of credits for the cheaper price. And it'll automatically, if you've already paid for the Pro, which I had, right? I'd done this. And then I sent off the email. I got the code. I put the code back in. And basically, it upgraded me to the artist plan. Yep. So there's that. So there we go. So I'm on that plan. Now let's have a look at credit packs, because you can buy extra credit packs as well. So up here is your link to your credit packs. And here's your pricing. So if you need an extra 1,000 credits, it's going to cost you an extra $15 USD. If you want to buy 5,000 credits, 65 USD. 10,000 credits, 120 USD. So you can add credits at any time you like, right? So that's completely up to you if you'd like to do that. Now, where did I see? Let me go. I can't find where I was going to show you. Oh, I know where it is. It's somewhere. Give me a sec. I had it on my screen earlier and I've lost it. So that's the price of your credit packs. Just give me a sec. Make sure I'm in the right place. Okie dokie. Here we go. So let's have a look. So if you want to buy credit packs and you've got an account, up here I just clicked on my little account button here and went to account. And in my account, you'll see this is my available credits. I have 1860 available. And if I want to purchase anything, I can do it from this page as well. Here's where also in your account. So as I went here, account. Here's where you can get your referral code. So this is your referral code. You can copy this and paste it, send it to somebody else who's signing up. And then you put in your referral code in here. And you can add this in later on. You know, you can add in the referral code afterwards, after the fact. I'm pretty sure you can. So you can do that after the fact, yeah? All good. So if you've signed up and you haven't used it, you can go in and do it afterwards, and it's all good. All good beans. Let's talk about the pricing per video, what it's going to cost you, because we want to get all this pricing shit out of the way first. So if you hover over this here, this is where you can see. Use credits to generate and upscale Kaiber. So we've got 1 credit per second of a video. So if you're going to do 30 seconds, it's going to cost you 30 credits. Plus, it costs you 1 credit. I think it costs you 1. No. I get it right. No, we're good. So this is for our flipbook. Now, there's a bunch of different, there's 2 different methods of creating clips. So 1 credit per second of flipbook generation, 5 credits per second to transform a video, okay? 5 credits per second for a video, 8 credits per second for a motion generation. Now, here's the thing about motion generation. You can only make up to 4 seconds, all right? So it's only ever going to cost you 32 credits for a motion generation, because they only go up to 4 seconds. It's a new part of Kaiber. And then you can upscale your video at the end, 1 credit per 10 second, and then 1 credit per 5 second for 4K, right? So that's the credits. You're going to see it in action anyway. A really cool thing about Kaiber too is that it has this wonderful gallery here. You can click on any time and see what other people are making. And what's fantastic about it is not only does it show you what other people are making, it shows you the prompts that they are using to make these things. And that can be really handy because prompts, a lot of people really aren't used to prompting, right? It takes a little bit to understand prompting. So we can click on any of these and have a look at them. So we've got this little goth one here. And if you just click on it, it tells you here the prompt. And you can very easily just copy the prompt and then use that for later in your prompt if you would like. So if I click on this video, Here's the prompt that the person used. Capturing the essence of a Berlin-style Halloween techno party within a club that accommodates 500 people. Illuminate the scene with an eerie yet vibrant Halloween theme where costume revelers groove to the... So it's a very long prompt, but as you can see, this is what we have here. Is this very cool zombie dancing around in a club with everything kind of freaking out in the background. Pretty cool. So it's really good to, when you first sign up, just have a look around. Have a look around. Don't be afraid to have a look what people are already making. And there's tons and tons and tons of people who are doing these and allowing their videos to be shown in this wonderful gallery. And if you've ever used things like Midjourney, absolutely right, Jim. Midjourney uses prompts. So if you've ever used prompts very similar to Midjourney, so, you know, but it's a little bit different, a tiny little bit different. So you can see here people have used videos. So this one looks like it's an actual video. Let's have a look at it. See if we can get a closer. So lady in black clothes with grey realistic hair mask standing in the middle of a famous Shibuya scrambled square with people passing by and make it night, neon lights in the style of street Japan modern anime. And you can see from this, this is just from a photo it looks like. This is transformed from that original photo into this anime sequence. So this is just from one simple photo. Super, super cool. Now today we're going to be using Midjourney as well and some videos, adding some music, and at the end and the second kind of hour of this, we're going to be making a full music video. Cool beans. Let's talk about some things. All right. So to create a video, let's go back to our front page here. And there's lots of examples for you to go through and have a look at and explanations. There is a fantastic help guide, which we're going to be bouncing back and forward to. Let me just do this now. Click on here. Come on. Maybe. I'm just going to open this help center in the background. Just so, did we do that? Did it open? There we go. Okie doke. So we'll bounce over to create a video. This is where you start everything. This is where we start creating. Douche. So, as I said, there is two styles of video you can make. There is the flipbook. This was the original. Hi, Kim Harden Hudson and Ricky Neal. Anyone I've missed? Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. So, flipbook is the original and the most commonly used. What I use for my Dread Circus video. Or we have this new motion prompt. Yeah. So flipbook is the stuff you've seen before where everything kind of morphs into other things. It kind of jumps by frames, where this motion is like an actual motion. Yeah. The thing is, let me be very clear with this. Flipbook gives you a ton of options that you can add, like music, and you can add prompts and all this weight and style and all this stuff. Motion gives you 4 seconds. And it doesn't really give you a lot of options. It just does 4 seconds and then you're done. Yeah. So it's very different than the flipbook style. But we'll cover both of them. Hello, Mr. Back from Doing Time. Okay. So now you'll notice when I choose flipbook, I've got these options down here. Begin with an initial image, transform an existing video, or add a soundtrack. So you've got 3 options down there, or just start writing a prompt, which we're going to do all of. But now if I click on motion, we've lost 2 options there. So you can't upload a video with motion and you can't upload any audio with this. All you get to do is either begin with an image or start with a prompt. That is it. So flipbook is still probably the most popular. Now, I think motion's really good for just little small parts because you're only getting 4 seconds of it. So little small parts work really good in there. All right. So Let's start first by using a prompt without an image, right? So start by writing a prompt. I clicked on a little prompt button and here we are. This is our main page, which you'll get used to playing around with and all this. So write a description or select an idea. We have two boxes that we need to fill in. We need the prompt and we need the style of. Now, it used to be a little bit different in the old Kaiber. You used to have to write, I want to create a video. But now you don't have to. It does it for you. It says, I want to create a video of, and you just fill in the prompt in the style of, and you put in the style of. You have a few things over here to get you started. I want to create a subject of a futuristic punk, a flowers blooming, woods in a sunlit forest. So you've got some things there just to get you started so you understand how a prompt is. Because we want you to be specific with this stuff. Let me just delete this out of here. And underneath is in the style of. And you have a few ideas down the bottom here in the style of cinematic, photorealistic, 3D rendering, watercolor, oil painting, steampunk. And you'll notice when I click on these, you get a whole bunch of keywords that make up this style. Photo taken on film, film grain, vintage, 8K, ultrafine detail, private press, Associated Press photo, masterpiece, cinematic. Now, a lot of these are absolutely fine to just go with. They're absolutely fine to go with. You'll see if we change through them. This is our photorealistic, photoreal, hyper-realistic. You're going to get fantastic results with any of these. 3D rendering, steampunk, right? You've got some more up here, like Lost. Now, these are artist-inspired style collections that other artists have put together, and you can click through these. You get a little image of what they kind of look like up the top. So there's only a few of them there, so all good. And if you want to delete what you've got here, you can just delete, remove it, all good. So at this point, I'm going to jump over. Now, a lot of the prompts here for the style are pretty much based on Stable Diffusion. Now, if you've ever used Stable Diffusion or anything like that, but now I haven't put links in the description yet, but I will after the show. This little website here, weloveai.ca, is a fantastic little thing to keep. So the full link I'll put in the description. It's weloveai.ca /stable-diffusion-cheat-sheet. And this gives you a whole lot of other artist-inspired styles. And you can see, going through these, all these styles that are available. And if you click on one of these, it gives you the prompt of who the artist is in the style of Mike Alfred. So if you like this kind of style, you can do that. You can scroll through heaps of these. There's so many on this page. If you see something that captures your eye of artwork or, painting style or artist, you can go through and click any of these and it tells you who they are in the style of. And this will really help for your prompt to nail down the style you want, because you don't really get a lot of options there for you in Kaiber. As you can see, I mean, there's so many here. You can just keep scrolling and scrolling. So many different styles of artwork. You're going to get lost in the amount of amazing styles. Yeah. Okay, so we've briefly covered I want to create a video in the style of, create a video of, and in the style of. Let's jump over to our help center to get some ideas on how this works. Let's explain it here. So, laying the foundations for your image. Helpful structure prompts. Important things. If you can remember these 5 things for your initial prompt, this will help you out. The very first thing, the most important thing. What is the primary focus of your prompt? What is it? And for this example here, we're going off this painting, which is here in the help section. So this is a painting here. And what is it? So the primary focus of this, so we got some Parisians, they got some parasols, there's a monkey, there's some boats in the background, they're out in a park. So The primary focus, the subject. What are we writing about? And you can see here it gives you some ideas. The primary focus is Parisians, white sailboards, small monkey, and pet dogs. They are the main things that are in this image. But then we need to go to number 2, the prepositional details and descriptors. Provide further details about the subject, including medium, additional details, and colour. Right? So you can see oil painting, dark green. So we're starting to build a prompt. Parisians, white sailboard, small monkey, pet dogs, an oil painting that's dark green. What are they doing? We need doing words, action words. Relaxing, sitting, fishing. Okay? Setting, it's in a lush green park, small lake, several trees. See? So you're starting to describe what you want. This is where you use your imagination or take it from another picture, you know. Modifiers and styling. So this is where you can add things like sunlight, a moonlit night, lighting, the general mood and styling of what's going on here. You can see partially sunlit, pointillism in the style of George Seurat. So this is where our style, back over at that page we looked at here, in the style of Norman Ackroyd. So this is where you want to put this right at the end kind of thing. Now, these are just, of course, ideas. So there is our 5 major points if we are designing there. And you can see, just from the example here, prompt 1, what they've done here. Relaxing and sitting Parisians carrying parasols, white sailboard, small monkey, dogs, oil painting, mid-19th century clothing in a lush green park, pointillism in the style of George Seurat. And this is what they got back. Now, it's definitely not perfect, right? There's a lot of dogs in there. The parasols are floating around. So it's not perfect like everything with AI, right? But you'll see you can actually change this. So they've gone in for this second prompt and changed things around. So removing the dogs, removing the small monkey, relaxing sitting Parisians with carrying parasols, white sailboards, and we're starting to get a more focused image. But now look at this. The umbrellas are moving around. So watch how the prompt changes here and says, you can emphasize certain words and phrases using brackets and weighting. Next, we're going to cover weighting before we get into our prompts. So just have a look at the prompt here, like how it's changed. Relaxing and sitting Parisians carrying parasols, but this time it's in parentheses with a 0.25. Now, that is called weighting. When you put a parentheses around one of the words in your keywords, you can decide if you want it to be less or more. All of the words in your prompt start at 1. That is 1. Every word here. Relaxing and sitting Parisians, all at 1. White sailboards, that's all 1. Now, so you can see here we have a 0.25. So anything below 1, so 0.7, 0.5, 0.2, that is saying less focus on the parasols. We are doing minus, taking a little bit off that certain word. On the opposite side, you can add to it and go up to 2 and be like 1.5, 1.6, and that'll put more emphasis on the parasols. Yeah, so less than, greater than, everything's back to 1. All right, so that is a little bit on weight, but we'll have a closer look at it because you can see this one here, this pointillism just has parentheses and no number in there. And when you do that, I'll show you exactly what that does. So you can see here by the end, the final prompt, taking weight off the parasols gave a result where the parasols are no longer moving. Well, this one kind of is, but there's less weight on there. So you do get to decide how much weight goes into certain things. Because, you know, if you've ever used AI before, you put in a bunch of words and then all of a sudden something appears in there that you've put in there like, you know, hey, like I did with my first prompt, a bunch of clowns with balloons and monkey, and a monkey swinging on a rope. And it just made so many ropes. It was all over the place. I'm like, why are there so many ropes? This is how you take away some of the ropes. Give them less emphasis by taking away weight to those objects. So I'm just going to show you one more a little bit here with our beginner's guide. You can access this stuff anytime you want. Where are we? Laying foundations. I think it is in here, our advanced guide. This is understanding weight prompts. Just to explain, just to see it here. Here are the weightages. So if you just put parentheses around the model, it will pay more attention to that particular word about 1.1 times more. So it will add a little bit more importance to it just with parentheses. That's it, just and no number. Okay? So it's not much. Just if you want to just give it a little bit. Double parentheses increase the emphasis on the word. The attention to the word is increased by a factor of 1.21, which is essentially 1.1 multiplied by itself. So as you can see here, a word with 1.5 directly gives you better control, makes it more attention, and a 0 goes below the 1 and gives less attention. So you can see with this 0.25, this is decreased by a factor of 4. So it's 0.25 of 1. There you go. What are we here? To be clear, to create a clear order of importance in the prompt, assign weights where multiple words or phrases have the same weight. The AI will treat each of them equally if you don't. So follow the strategy below. Begin by identifying the most important elements, give them the highest weights. From there, systematically reduce the weight as you progress to less significant elements. If you notice something odd or uncommon in your results, might suggest that a certain word or phrase has been given too much importance. So that is the basics of prompting. So let's get in and do something. Let's prompt, shall we? Okay, so I'm going to just put in, when I made my clip, I used a photo that I made in Midjourney. I'm going to now try and recreate that photo just using prompts. A group of evil clowns holding balloons in a, let's do holding balloons. Okay, we'll stop there. There's our first prompt. A group of evil clowns holding balloons. I'm going to put laughing maniacally. Spell that right. There we go. Laughing maniacally. I'm going to put a comma. And what else do we want to do? We want to create. Let's go back over here and look at our section here. All right, because it's good to get a reminder. Let's go back over here to our beginner's guide. So we're looking for the 5 things. Subject. Further details on the subject, including medium, additional details, color that describe the appearance and features. Okay, cool. So let's put we'll go back over here. Dark background in a circus with bright, colorful costumes. Yeah. Now we want to do things like add in some like disturbing stuff. Holding knives, axes, various sharp weapons. Holding various sharp weapons. Now just going to put in some random stuff like serial killer. We'll put in like morbid. We'll put in some blood, splatter. Put in some gore. And at the end here, I can put in the style of something like maybe in the style of, what should we do? In the style of anime for fun? In the style of anime. So there is a prompt that we've just made. And I'm going to keep it nice and simple and just choose a, let's do a cinematic. We'll choose cinematic here. You want me to add chainsaws in? We'll add some chainsaws. Chainsaws, there you go. Just for you, Andy. You happy? Some chainsaws. All right, so there's a simple prompt that we have made here. So now you can add music to this if you want. You've got a little option to add music. We'll do this soon. We'll add some music to this very, very soon. Video settings. This is the next button. So we clicked on video settings and here is our next section. You can decide the duration of the video. Yeah, remember with the duration of your video, you can go up to 8 minutes. Did I write aim? Oh, let me go back. Now you'll get used to this. This is your friend. See this? It's a back button. The back button is your friend. Sorry. Jesus Christ. What is going on? All right. So let's click on video settings again here. Boom. So because we're just doing a prompt by itself, you can go up to 8 minutes. You can drag this little slider wherever you want, how long you want. Yeah, where you want. Let's just keep it nice and short. We'll just do 10 seconds. You've got a little minus and plus here if you want to fine tune. Get it to 10 seconds. Here you can decide your aspect ratio. So if you're making something for TikTok, making something for Instagram, they've got you covered. They've got a 9:16 or they've got a 16:9. We're going to choose that one. Now you have camera movement. So you can select multiple camera movements in one generation, or you can just select, so see here we've got none. There's like a zoom in, there's a zoom out, a rotate clockwise, rotate counterclockwise, up and down, left and right. And you can select 2 of them at any time. So up to 2. But if you click on another one, it's going to, oh, we've got 3. How did that happen? So you can't select more than 2, can you? Oh, so you can actually do 3. There you go. I thought you could only do 2. So you can, I've got 4. 4 looks like the most you can do. All right, so upgrade that. So there you go. We'll do a zoom in for this one. We'll do a zoom in. All right, now let's talk about the evolve slider. This is very important. Evolve is the amount of things that you can, how crazy it's going to get. This is how crazy your video is going to get. So lower, more stable, and less bonkers, right? 10, very wild. Unpredictable shit will happen, yeah? And so what I used for the Dread Circus video was around 8, 7 or 8, I find is really, and I really wanted, it can do more than 10 seconds. I said that, Psycho. It can go up to 8 minutes. There you go, 8 minutes, 8 minutes. But I'm just choosing 10 for this because I don't want to go burn through all my credits because I've got a few things to show you. All right. So here is your, oh, you're talking about video leap. Sorry. All right. So, or you can drag this down to 1. Now 1 is going to be cool. It's going to be less wild, but much more stable. But it's still going to be some things. Yeah, it's still going to get what you want. So I think if you want to keep things fairly tame, but still between 1 to 3 is going to be a good, nice place. Around 5, you're going to get some medium stuff. If you want to go completely crazy, 7 or 8, there's not a lot of difference I've found between like 8 and 10. You know, it doesn't change the amount of credits that you pay for or anything like that. So that's a thing, yeah? But sometimes you might want to be tame. It depends on what you're using. If you're uploading a video and you're prompting on top of a video, you might not want the video that you're uploading to go too crazy. You just might want yourself to be a little bit more animated. But if you make it go all the way up to 10, your video of yourself running in through the park, by the end of the 10 seconds, you might be a demon shooting fire at a castle in hell. You don't know because shit gets wild, right? All right, the last feature down here is the boomerang effect. So basically it plays forward half the duration when you select boomerang, and then it goes backwards. So whatever it does all the way to the end, and then it goes backwards. So you get a chance to do a boomerang, right? Now, I said you can add music to this as well. So you can add music if you would like. We'll do this in a second. Once you've got something selected, we'll go with this wild evolve for now. Generate your preview. And it's going to take a little bit of time. Remember, this has to get sent to a server, so, you know, you got to kind of be patient. And what it does is it's going to create a preview for you. And these are the starting points of your prompt. And you can choose one or whichever one you like out of these, right? So, look, these are pretty cool. I like this one. This one's kind of a little bit, they're very anime, aren't they? Very anime. I like this one because it's kept true to the black back. I like this one, but wish it had a black background. Now, they're all good. They're all wicked. They're all anime. They all look like they have everything. Balloons, weapons, they're clowns. They're laughing maniacally. The prompt did really well. If this was black, I would be really happy with this one. I'm going to keep this one because it's black and it's in line with what I want to do. And it's a wider shot because remember, we're zooming. I've chose to zoom in. So with this one, because it's already close, we're going to be zooming straight into their faces and it's immediately going to create more stuff behind and be a bit more unpredictable. All right. So once you've chosen one, Bush, you're ready to go. You can go back at any time. If you want to regenerate these, you can go back, right? I'll show you that soon. You can go back and just regenerate and just do it again and it'll come back with something totally different. If you want to add more words in there, that's up to you as well too. If you're not happy, if something's missing, you can just hit the back button. The back button is your friend. We'll cover storyboards in a second because we'll use storyboards for a video clip. But here we go. That's ready. So from here on in, all I need to do is click create video and we're off. We're generating a video. So here it is, creating your masterpiece. Now remember, the longer the video, the longer it's going to take to do. This isn't super quick. All right, so I'm going to have to try and do some talkies, and I'm pretty sure I can open other stuff while this is doing its bizzo. So we're already 5% complete. There we go, we're good. What I'm going to do, just to make sure, I'm pretty sure we're good though, is, because you can actually close your tab and it'll still be doing its thing. You can come back to it and it's still doing it in the background. I'm pretty sure that's the way it works because I accidentally closed my tab and when I reopened up Kaiber, it was still processing because it's sending off to the server. It's not like it's in the process of doing this. We're already up to 19%. So you can imagine the video I made for the song was 4 minutes 20 and yeah, it took a long time. It took about 45 minutes to process and then I had to upscale it afterwards to 1080p, which took another half an hour to upscale. So you got to have a little bit of time on your hands if you know what I'm saying. So this is going to cost me, I do believe, about, 10 credits to do this. So we should be good. Just give it a little bit of time. Then what I'm going next, we're going to upload, show you how to use a photo or a mid-journey or whatever, generation, whatever you want to use. Yeah. And then do that. Yes, mine was one continuous video. I just did it in one take, absolutely one take, and just hoped for the best. And I'm going to show you another technique on how to get good keywords, right? Because when you use a photo, you still have to put prompts in. You have to put prompts in as well. You can't just upload a photo and just let it try and read the photo. It's not going to work. But I know there is I'm going to show you a fantastic website where you can take any photo you have, put it into this and upload it for free, and it'll give you prompts to use. It'll use AI to identify good prompts for your photo or video. So there's a whole bunch of things you can do to get the best keywords and prompts for a photo that you're using. Hello, Pete Johns. And hi, Psycho7. I didn't actually say hello to you. All right, we are 73% of this. And yeah, as I said, a little bit of time, but it's worth it. As you're going to see, it's just sick. So yeah, you can use stock footage, free stock footage. You can use video. I mean, the sky's the limit. Yeah. Can the rendered video be downloaded to local storage? Yes, we will cover that. We'll cover that. You're going to see that in the next few seconds when this thing is rendered. Yeah, that'll be the very next thing we do, because then you're given the choice to download it, share it with people, or upgrade it to 1080p or 4K, which will cost you a few more credits to do so. All right, 94%. This is our first. I've never actually generated from just a prompt yet. So this is my first time. I'm a virgin at doing this. I've preferred to put images in. Say that fast. Images in, images in, images in, images in. You can't say. Nobody can say images in 6 times fast. You can't do it. I challenge you right now. Do it. Go. Images in, images in, images in, images in. No, it doesn't work. All right, so here's our video. Here we go. So I had rotation selected as well. Wow, look at that. Holy moly. And we were zooming in. Oh my God, look how cool that is. So I had rotation selected and a zoom in. Man, that's pretty wild. Look at them laughing. Like it's followed the prompt. Absolutely followed the prompt. Sick. Sick, 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 sick. So there we go. Now that has cost me 10. So there you can see my credits have gone down. I lost 10 credits up there. All right. 10 credits gone. 10 credits. 10 credits. Now, if I want to upscale this, yeah, here's where you can decide. So as you can see the pricing, 1080p, 1 credit per 10 seconds. 4K, 1 credit per 5 seconds. So double that. Let's do the upscale just to show you how long it takes to do so. I'm just going to burn this credit anyway. So we want to do 1080p. That's selected. Upscale. Takes a little while, and it just runs in the background. So it gives you a little estimated time of 8 minutes. Here's where you can download your video. So it's never is 8 minutes. All right, they give you that kind of time frame. But so from here, if you click download video, it starts downloading. Now it's downloading it at the 720p at this point, which I don't want. I'd rather have the other bizzo. Now, hopefully it's going to do the downloading from here. But if you want to ever go back to your images, so there we go, download, download, download. It's now saved because I'm on the iPad. Remember, you can do this on PC or Mac or whatever browser you've got. It has now saved it into my Files app, into my Downloads folder. So if we go over here, iCloud Drive, Downloads, there is my video. Boom, ready to go. 720p. Good shit, huh? Ready to be added into my future video clip. Good stuff. Let's come back over to the website. It's doing its bizzo. Now, where do your videos go after you make them? Where do they go? See, there we go. So way less than 8 minutes. That's now upscaled. Yeah, it works fine in Chrome. It works. So if you go to my videos, this is where your videos are stored. You can download them at any point because they're all saved here. You can go and get what prompts you used if you want to reuse prompts in something else that you've made. Yeah, because it gives you a whole bunch of options. So here are all my videos that I've made. And you can see here, you've got information, a little I button when you hover over. And look at this, you get the subject. If I wanted a first frame, what style it is, anime, the duration. So you get all this information and then you can reuse these settings just by clicking there and it'll open a new prompt with all these settings again. Nice. You also have a bin if you want to delete it, get rid of it. You can download again. So now you'll notice if I hit download here, it now gives me the option to either do 1080p or 720p because I upgraded it with those couple of extra credits. So now I can download that 1080p version and these are here waiting for you at any time to come back to. Yeah. You can hit this copy And that will copy the exact same prompt that you did straight into a new project. Super simple. So if you wanted to change it a little bit, so you can see here, during my Patreon, I was showing this, and I took this AI image I made in Mid-Journey of Pete Johns as a robot, and we animated this. Let's have a quick look at Pete Johns as a robot. Whoa, and look at him, he's turned into something wild. I can show you the prompts for this. So this was taking a photo, and it went crazy. He's got two heads. Now he's an alien with his massive teeth. And part of the prompt that I used here was a lot of focus on the teeth. That's why they're so prominent in this particular piece of animation. Look at this thing. Wild. But this is the boomerang effect. So I added to this, in the checkbox, I added a boomerang effect, and you can see it gets to the end and then it goes all the way back. So you're getting this full boomerang effect coming back. And I can show you the prompts for this. Just so here are the prompts for this. Man in mechanical helmet screaming and showing teeth. Robot, AI, machine in the style of manga. Okay? How would you say you use the same characters? It's just created through many short videos. All right, that's a long and complicated thing, but there is a definite way to kind of sort of do it. It's hard because you're going to definitely, like, you would have to, if you're making a clip and you're doing it in short clips, right? So we're going to get to that. We'll get to it. No, I'll bookmark it, Semtex, and get back to you on that, yeah? So, because I am going to be making a video here very shortly, hopefully, if I've got enough time. There's so much to go through with this thing. Let's create a new prompt, yeah? Right, so we've shown you create a new video, and this time I'm going to add an image in here. Right. So let's find an image, and I'm going to start with, let's see. Let's go to my photos, see if we can find something to start with. Something that's a wide shot. I know what I can use. I have this image of me as a clown. Where is it? I know. Let's do this. I'm going to choose this flipbook. And we're going to use an initial image. So I'm going to click this little section down here. You get to choose from your files, take a photo, or your photo library. And I have this photo of me in my Art the Clown costume. There we go. Look at that. So that is the image that we are going to be working off. Shall we just hit continue to prompt? So as I said, remember, you still need to put a prompt in here. You still need to let it know what this is. It's just not smart enough to understand that yet. Now, let me cover another website that I will link to in the description after the show. This wonderful little website here is called replicate.com. Okay, and what this does, so here's the little section you want to go to in Replicate. This is Methexis. Methexis, that's how you say it. It's an image to prompt. So if I click on this, it takes me to this page here. Now, this is completely free. It's a wonderful API where you can upload your own image, and it will help you out with a prompt that will help you get started if you're a little bit unsure. So all you need to do is go down and click on here and import any photo or video, or not a video, or a still frame from a video. That's how you do that. So we're going to find this photo of, that we're using. Here it is, this photo. And hit submit. And it takes a little bit of time to think, but it's going to help me get some ideas of a prompt that is in the language that Kaiber will understand. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And we all need a little help here, hither, tither, whither, dither. So there's that. All right, it's doing its time. It's thinking. This is all the thing with AI. It's all going up to servers, so we've got to give it a little moment to do its thinky dink. All right, so it says, a person in a creepy costume holding a pair of scissors. Concept art by Minerva J. Chapman, Deviant Art Contest winner, plastician, creepypasta, rendered in Unreal Engine, rendered in Maya. So it really hasn't given us too much. But if you do come up with a prompt in here, you can just copy this, yeah, copy this and add it into your prompt. So like that. And then we can come back over here to Kaiber and paste in our prompt. Super simple. So if you want to get some ideas, there you go. I'm gonna keep this. In fact, I'm just going to remove some of it. Let's remove this. Now, I'm not holding a pair of scissors because that's wrong. So I'm going to put, I want to a clown in creepy costume holding a knife, and a garbage bag. And what is the photo? I'm in a morgue. In a morgue. Spell morgue right, idiot. In a morgue. I'm just going to leave it at that because it has an image already, right? Let's say in a creepy costume. Let's change this to. Let's change this to. I've got A in there twice. Pulling a knife out of a garbage bag in a morgue. And next I'm going to put in Art the Clown. Hopefully it knows who Art the Clown is, maybe. Terrifier. And in here we're going to do photorealistic. Or cinematic, we can do that. I'm going to go with photorealistic for this, so just for fun. Just for fun. Let's see what it does, because I have no idea. Yeah? And I'm going to hit video settings. We'll do 10 seconds again. We'll keep it nice and simple. And this time we'll zoom in. Do it just a zoom in. Now here, I forgot to mention that you can show the uploaded image in the first frame or not. That's up to you. For taste. What do we do for that? Well, let's keep this, let's bring this down a little bit and not be so wild. We'll do like a 3, yeah? And see what happens when we hit generate image, generate previews. And if we don't get anything good, we'll go back just to show you the ability to go back. Boom, 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 boom. It takes a little bit of time to do the thing. Do the thing. La, 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 la. All right, here are... Wow, did well. Look at that. Actually did really good. I like the first one because the teeth are more rotten. Not too bad. I'm very impressed. Very cool stuff. All right, I like it. I like it. Now, let's try something interesting. So we've got 10, I chose 10 seconds. Let me show you storyboarding quickly, okay? So I could just do this now. I could just generate this video. I could just pick this one. We're ready to go. Let's generate it, and we're all done with our 10 seconds. But I want to show you how to storyboard very quickly. So you'll see this option here, storyboard, okay? Let's just click this, storyboard. And now it's taken me straight back to my original prompt. Okay, so let's change it because we're creating a storyboard out of this. So all I need to do now is just change this a little bit. So we're going to go in here, a clown in a creepy costume pulling a knife out of a garbage bag in a morgue. Now we can add in here, we'll put in a morgue, comma, let's put in knife dripping with blood. That's all we'll add. Now we'll go to video settings. And this time we're going to So this time, what we're going to do now, Storyboard 2. So you'll notice up here, we've got 8 seconds, right? So we've got 8 seconds here because we're adding an extra bit on, right? Oops. So we can go a little bit longer if we want. We can make this like, because we've already used 3, or this is how we decide where this is going to kick in. So we've already got our first bit. So let's move this to like 5. Let's make this to 5. I think I'm doing the right thing here. We'll leave it at 8, yeah? And we'll zoom out for this one. And we'll make the evolving a little bit higher. Okay, generate a preview. And as you can see, this is creating a storyboard for a second portion for our storyboard. Our second storyboard. And you can have up to 5 storyboards per piece. So it's a 10-second clip, but this is now going up to the 8-second mark, right? And then we'll do one more quick one. So here's our second part. It's been added. Let's hit storyboard again. And this time we'll add dripping with blood, throwing knife violently, I guess. And let's go to video settings. So I'm just adding these minor changes. And now we're going to move this up to video duration 10. Okay. And we'll make this totally wild as hell. And I'm going to hit generate previews. Oh, we'll go back actually. Go back. And we'll wait for it to generate. So I can go back. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Generate. Give it a second. So we're covering 2 stones with this this storyboard here. So this is a great way to make video clips because you can add music in here as well. Let's go in here, video settings, and we want to make this one do nothing. All right. So there we go. So now this is set to 18 seconds, right? So we've got our storyboard ready to go, and we can just generate. Let's go. Let's oge. Let's do its thing. Then we're talking about adding audio. So when you're adding audio to something, no matter what you're making, the audio will be the length of the clip that you are making. Okay? So no matter how long you want to make the photo or the video there, whatever you're adding, the audio dictates how long. So when you're doing a storyboard, you get the length of the audio to create your storyboards, which we'll cover. Let's open another version of Kaiber while this is doing its thing. In fact, what we're going to do while this is doing its thing is going to jump over to Midjourney because I'm going to make a video clip, or at least start to make a video clip so you can see what is happening. So let's jump over to Midjourney. I've already started with an idea. I'm going to take I'm going to take my song from last year's Songtember for Utensils, which was Symphony of the Apocalypse, and we're going to make something out of that. And I really like this one here. Oh, this one's pretty cool. Oh, that one's pretty cool as well. This one's pretty sick. So this is I want to have like it. So we've got a symphony. This one's probably the best actually, because we've got a symphony up here playing their violins and stuff. And in the background, we have this nuclear weapon going off. It's the end of the world. So let's choose this prompt, which I've previously done, and we'll upscale this. So this is a Midjourney. I've done shows on Midjourney. If you want to go back and have a look at Midjourney. Let's make another prompt while we're here. I want to do imagine. And imagine we want to do a symphonic orchestra. So a close up of a symphonic orchestra playing in a large theatre Can't even spell theatre. How do I spell theatre? I can't even spell it. Is that right? Get it right. Theatre. I think I have to spell it the Australian way. Is that right? Man, what is wrong? You know what? Let's just playing in a large. This is better anyway. Concert hall. That's what we want. Playing in a large concert hall, and we want to add some image weight to this. So dash image weight 2. We're going to go dash AR. And I hate autocorrect when I'm prompting. Image weight 2. AR 16 by 9. And we want to add, I think we're good. I think we're already set the style 250. All right, so let's just make some of these. So we're going to get a 16 by 9. Got a little bit of image weight there. We'll see how we're going back over here with our project. So it's only 35%. Good stuff. Come back over here and look at our picture that we're making. I'll only need to make a few of these. And I'll show you what I've done. I've actually gone in and taken an audio, the song, and chopped it up into little pieces. So we can do short bursts. Oh, these are nice. I'm not going to get too fancy with these because they're going to animate and do their own thing. Let's have a look at these. Cool. Yeah. This is what we want. I'm going to take a couple of these, actually. Couple of these. I like this one here. This one's pretty good. And probably this one. Oh, yeah, this one's cool. So we'll take these two. We'll upscale number 2. We'll upscale number 4. Nice. And we need to download these. So let's grab these. I need to save them to my photos. Thank you. Here are our upscaled images. Let's save this one. Let's save this one. And last but not least, let's go over here and do an imagine. Imagine end of the world, nuclear war, desolation, what are we going to else we put in here? We'll put human genocide. I don't know if I can use the word genocide, but I probably can't. Destruction. Gloomy. Okay, let's put in, again, we'll do like an image weight of 2. And we'll do a AR 16 by 9. And we're using a style of 250. So these will do for what I'm trying to create with this. Let's oge back over here. 59%. See, they take a little bit of time. That is the problem, you know. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? At least we can multi-skip over and do whatever else we want to do over here. I'll show you up next. We'll do motion, then we'll do a video quickly, and then you get an idea of how to do this. Hopefully already you're starting to understand how to do this. It is trial and error, you know. What I do suggest is go out there and YouTube Kaiber. Go and watch the hell out of some videos. See what people are making, how they're making it. Go through the gallery. Look at prompts. See what people are making. This is nice. I like this one. This is exactly what I'm looking for down here. Although I like that sun, but this is more centered. I'm going to go with number 3 for this one. So we'll go there. We'll download this sucker. And these are the storyboards that are going to make up my video clip for the songs that I've already chopped up. Okay, so we don't need Midjourney anymore. Let's Oj. We'll check how we're going with this. And I'm going to jump ahead because I can while we're waiting for this. And I'm going to show you how to get a music clip ready to make little parts. So let's do that. Let's jump into Logic. Well, first we'll jump over here to my audio share. And we'll do a search for this song. So this song here, I don't need to do this. We're good. Jump over to Logic. So last year, for Songtember, I did a utensils song called Symphony of the Apocalypse. And here is that song, right? So what I've done is, now, pay attention. Make sure you set your project, whatever you're going to chop your song up into, at the correct BPM. Because if you're going to use the audio reactive part of Kaiber, you want the beats to match your BPM. You want your song to render in the right BPM. If you're bringing in a 20 and you're bringing it back into a Logic to chop it all up and save it in small parts, you want to make sure it's in the right BPM. See you later, Jim. Take care. So what I've done here with my song is I've chopped it up into a group of sections. So I can make smaller videos. Right? Now, once I did this, I grabbed each chopped up bit and dragged it into a new track like this. Boom. Separated all these down into individual tracks like so. So I'll zoom in a bit. Grab this last piece, drag this down here. And now I could go in and export these individually. What's the best way to do it? Hit solo. Grab your little marker here and drag it to there. And then hit export. Go, and there's your first part you're going to export. And then you just go through each track, export the second part, drag, export. You get what I'm saying? And you should end up, by the end of it, over here in my audio share, I have a lovely folder with all 9 of these sections, all perfectly chopped at their parts. Good stuff. So that's ready to go. Let's go back over here at Kaiber and check out our masterpiece that is at 96%. So remember, we're using storyboards for this to create an actual storyboard. Now you can do this the same. What I've done, see how I chopped up that song there? You can instead just load in the full song and do storyboards the way we've just made this one, yeah? So you can do it that way or chop up the song into individual parts. And then the problem with doing storyboards is you only get one image. If you're using an image, you only get that one image. You can't upload a different image for each storyboard. So doing it the way I'm going to show you, by chopping your song up into pieces, gives you the flexibility to add different pictures. Wow, look at this. So now we've got blood. You can see the addition of blood. There's been blood added in there. Now we've got this extra clown. What the hell is going on? And now the end of this, he's supposed to be throwing knives. Oh, he's moving around. So he's actually moving around. And now we've got all these extra clowns. It's pretty fucking wild, man. That's pretty cool. Nice stuff. I love this, like, background clown. Like, what is he doing? He's like the security guard clown in his, like, doctor's uniform. Man, that's pretty wild. Awesome. So that is using scenes. So it not only, what's good about scenes is it creates the one clip, and you can change it how it zooms in, then it zooms out, then it stays static. So you can start to put together like your clips all in one piece. Yeah. Nice stuff. I'm digging that. Okay. Let's show you how to. Let's so that's going to be saved in my gallery now. I don't need to upscale it from here. I can go back and upscale it anytime. Yeah. So that's no problem. To upscale anything, if you want to go and upscale something, go back. All you need to do is open it up, right, to watch it here, and then you get this upscale option again down the bottom. So all you got to do is click on the photo in your section here, and that will allow you to go upscale it. You've got your download, all that kind of stuff. Okay, shall we try doing a couple of clips with this music and start to make some storyboards and then put them into something like Final Cut Pro. Let's do it. Let's go. So we're going to do flipbooks for this. We'll do a motion one to close out the show. Here's our flipbook. We're going to bring in our first image. Go to our photo library, and our first image will be that of a wide shot of this orchestra. Bang, done. Cool. We're going to continue to prompt. Now, the first thing we're going to add in here, we need to add some music. So over to my audio share and into this folder where I saved these sections, and we want part 1. And part 1 goes for however long it goes for. Can't remember how long it goes for. So let's just go with, thank you so much, Jim, for the kind super chat. Thank you so very much. That's really nice of you. Let's start off our prompt. So I can, let's try using the prompts from this website here, which we showed you before. This little prompty thing. So I'm going to load a photo. Let's load in this. Done. Hit submit. Let's see what kind of prompts it gives us from this. And then we can start working. Because when the really cool thing about using Replicate here, if you're using Midjourney images, is it's going to tell you how Midjourney made this. It's going to give, if you just use a normal photo, it's trying to just understand a photo. But the beautiful thing here, look at this. We're getting conductor stands in front of an orchestra on stage, a Flemish Baroque by Matthew Lemoine. So it's telling us what Midjourney used to make this prompt. Featured on Unsplash, Baroque, photo taken. So you're seeing exactly what, I don't know about this PlayStation 5 screenshot. Reimagined by Industrial Light and Magic. But let's just take it. Let's just use it. Why not? So I'm going to copy this. Command C. And we'll head back over here to Kaiber, paste this in. Boom. Condense. I don't know about this PlayStation 5 screenshot. I'm going to remove that. I'm going to move my cursor around here. Because you don't need to keep all this stuff. If you don't like it, if you don't think it makes any sense, reimagined by Industrial Light and Magic, why not keep that? So there's our prompt that we're going to go with for this. We're going to go in the style of cinematic. We're just going to go for that. And let's go to, so we've got our song down here. So it's determined the length, video settings. So you can see our song length is 10 seconds. It's costing us 10 credits. It's a 10-second clip. Let's do a zoom in. Let's keep it at a low evolve. And we'll show the uploaded image in the first frame. Why not? Now, here's where you can make the audio reactive. So you can make the clip understand the music that is going on. So it's going to listen to the beat and change the style to the beat. For this one, it's a zoom in and it has no drum beat. So I'm going to keep it at none for this one. Generate previews. Let's go. Let's see what it gives us. And you see what I'm doing. I'm going to be doing each part and then adding them into Final Cut to start building up this clip. And then at the end, I can just use the full song in its entirety. Okay, what do we got here? These all look pretty good. What you're looking for here is if there's any crazy artifacts, like there's some like floating ball in the middle of some weird shit that doesn't make any sense. I like this one, this first one, because the conductor looks like he's a good body shape. So I'm going to go with this one. So this will be our first clip. We're not going to storyboard this. We are just going to go create video and we're off. We're ready to go. So this is going to create our first section for 10 seconds. Now, let's open up another Kaiber in the background. See if we can crash the server. We're going to go over here and do Kaiber AI. And let's start our second one. We're going to do flipbook again, insert our new image from our photo library. The next scene of this is going to be a close-up of the actual orchestra. Okay, create a prompt. We're ready to go. Let's once again pop over to this, get some ideas for this one. You know, get some help where you can. Done. Submit. All right. Yeah, Terrifier is the name of the movie. Terrifier 1 and 2. If you haven't seen the movie, Terrifier 1 and 2, and you're into gore movies, seriously, do it. It'll one of the best. So a group of people playing instruments in front of a crowd. A tilt shift. So yeah, there's a tilt shift in there. That makes sense. Let's use this prompt again. Why not? Why not? What are you going to lose? So we'll head over to our new Kaiber here. We'll copy paste this in here. Again, I'm going to remove this PlayStation screenshot malarkey. There we go. It's got Unreal Engine in there it's put in. We're going to go with cinematic again. Keep it in the same kind of style. We want to add our song. So we're going to go in and add our second clip, part 2 of our clip. So we're looking at, we've got part 1, part 2. Video settings. So we were zooming in for that first one. I'm going to put none for the second one. And we're going to evolve this. We're going to keep this at 2. We're going to put this at 2. And we're going to put in a medium audio reactive. Yes, because the drums are going to kick in this part. And let's generate some previews. We're going to burn through some credits right now. Why the fuck not? So, let's have a look at these. Okay, so we've got this dude here. He looks nice. So you can see here, this dude in the front, his head's kind of missing. It looks a bit boom. Looks a bit boom. Look at the instruments too to see if anything's looking odd. I like that second one. That one's pretty cool. But I like this one because he's got a hat. We're just going to go with number 1. And yeah, let's generate this one. So we've got 2 things generating now. But we're going to make it get weird. Of course, we're going to make it get weird. So that's off. We're going to create another Kaiber. Why not? Let's go another one. Kaiber. Trying to save time here. We'll get them all going at the same time. I don't know if it does help. So we can generate a video. We're going to use Flipbook again. Upload our next image. We'll just do 3 for now. Just going to do 3 for now. So our next image is going to be this. The actual explosion going off. And we're going to continue to prompt. And we're going to add in our third audio track, which is this one here. There's our third audio track, number 3. Let's do the same thing with our prompt. Just to stick with it. End of the world. Let's submit. Yeah, you burn through them. But you think about it, right? So we're not making, as musicians, we're not making like 10 songs a month for $15, right? Or if you're, for the first, as I said, if you use the artist trick at the start. Go back and watch the video to work out how you can get an extra 1,500 credits. You will get, 1,000 credits even for a month if you're just making one video clip should get you through. So we've got a group of people sitting around a table in front of a large fire. Yeah, no, that's not going to work for me. So I'm going to copy this, but we're going to change this prompt a little bit. So let's copy it, come back in here to our new Kaiber. Let's put this in here, paste it in. Okay, and let's get rid of all of this because it's wrong. A symphonic orchestra performing to a large audience. Fucking hell, spelling. Audience in a huge concert hall with a, and I'm going to do this, nuclear explosion weighted. All right, so I'm going to put a little bit of weight on this just by using a bracket. Or we can, let's do it. 1.2, close parentheses. So we've added a little bit of weight to this to make sure that explosion is in the background with a nuclear explosion in the background. Done. We're going to go with cinematic once again. We've got our song playback. We've added that in here. Let's go to video settings. And for this one, we're going to zoom out. We're going to zoom out and we're going to involve this. We're going to do a 7. We're going to get a little bit crazy. So, and we're going to audio react this to high. Yeah, so it's actually reacting to the drums a little bit more. Generate some previews. And this is all I'm going to do for this because we're running out of time. And I do believe Pete is up next with GarageBand User Group. But don't worry, folks. I'm going to be using this more throughout the month because I'm making my music video, the official music video for the Utensils track, the Dread Circus. And not only am I shooting video of real characters, yeah, real characters, I'm going to be using AI, using Kaiber, and a whole bunch of other techniques blended all into this video. So there's a lot of styles. So make sure you watch throughout this month all of this stuff that we are doing, and you'll be able to see more of the features. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. We can check on the other ones. What have we got? This one's 46% complete. This one's complete. Let's have a look at this one. So you can hear our music in there. Nice. This is what we wanted. Perfect. There's our little intro. Okay. I'll just quickly do an upscale, 1080p. Leave that to do its upscaling business. Here's our second clip at 58%. Here are our images for the next one. Ooh, sexy Clanexy. I like this one here. I like the colors of this one. I like the colors of the explosion. So we're going to choose this one. And yes, it's Oj. So now we've got all three of them doing their bizzo. Bizzo Manizzo. Let's show you quickly how to use the other two features while we're waiting for this to happen. We're going to create another Kaiber. Multitasking. Yeah, multitasking. Good stuff. So I'm going to take a video. I've got this little video of me in my little clown costume, and we're going to go into edit here in the Photos app. Let's chop some of this out. There we go. Let's chop this down. We'll chop this. There we go. That'll do. And I'll hit done. Save video as a new clip. So now we've got this little clip here. And let's go back to Kaiber. Let's create a video. And this time, we've got our flipbook. I'm going to transform an existing video from my photo library. Boom. 8 seconds. So nice little 8-second video here. Yeah, it's going to load the video. Now we can start prompting. I'm just going to put in here. What do we do for the other? What do we do for the other clown? What do we do? Let me check. Again, just another one. I've got so many Kaibers open. I've got Kaibers up the Kaiber. Kaibers up the Kaiber. And we'll copy the prompt for this, for that clown one we did earlier. This one here. Yeah. So let's hit information. Here we go. So we can copy this little prompt. Copy. Come back over here. We'll put this in. Paste. Oh, that didn't work. What's going on? Why didn't you let me copy that? No, I don't want to download it. No. Oh. Cancel. Oh, man. Copy. Okay. Let's go. I want to create a video of clown in a creepy costume, pulling out a knife in a garbage bag. Good. And for this, we're going to do a photorealistic or 3D rendering. Let's do that. So here we are. We're transforming an existing video. So it's going to be the length of the video. Yeah. I forget how long you can't do it. There's a certain, I think it's 10 seconds or 8 seconds a video can be. And all you get for the videos is how wild you want the transformation to be. So let's go wild with it. Let's go like an 8. 45 credits for this. This is costing me money, folks. I'm burning through the money today. Damn. So if you do sign up, use my affiliate link. Give me some credits back. So we've got 9 seconds this video is going to be. And generate some previews. And then we'll get this running in the background. While this one's running in the background, we'll put together this music video. Quickly, we got 10 minutes. Shit. 10 minutes. Even if we get 2 done, we should be good. In our storyboard for our video clip. All right, which one are we going to go with? I like this one down here. Let's go with that one. And now we can create video from there. So that's running as well. That's doing its thing. Let's check out the other ones we have going. Is this number 2? Yes, this is number 2. It's nearly finished. So now, did I download the other one? No. Let's go in here. Let's download this. We already upscaled it. We're going to download it. 1080p. Let's just turn that down for now. So our other one's finished. This clip's downloading at 1080p. Download. Thank you very much. Here's our second part of the clip. So I'll just show you 2 of them. And you get the idea of what's going on because we're running out of time. But hopefully you're walking away with a really good understanding of how this is working. And, you know, it's all up to you to experiment and use your imagination. So here's our second clip. Oh. Nice. So the orchestra's disappeared somehow, but the background's changed. I probably should have put in a... But that's cool. I'm digging it. They're all the same. They've got guitars. Awesome. Oh, wow. So anyway, that'll do. That'll do. You know, I've learned my mistake. I really should have put in a, that's my mistake. I didn't put in a concert hall and keep the same thing. So you learn. You learn and make your mistakes. Unfortunately, it costs you a little bit to make the mistakes, doesn't it? It costs you a little bit to make the mistakes. We just songs a little bit. So this one says it's going to take about 24 minutes. It won't take that long. That's cool. So let's check on our other ones. This one's 99% done. I reckon I'm just going to grab this one at 720p just for the sake of it. This one's doing our clown video. God, we've got them coming out the wazoo, don't we? They're everywhere. So we're upscaling this one. For this, I'm just going to download the video for this one anyway while it's upscaling. We don't need it upscaled. Hey, thank you, Andy, for the $10. You rock. Thank you so very much for this kind super sticker. All right, so at least we've got 2 now. So this is downloaded to my download drive. So let's quickly open up Final Cut Pro and show you how to start putting together this video clip. New project. We'll call it, we'll just call it U10. If I do U10 space, Symphony. Continue. And we're going to bring these in. Well, not for this. I don't have enough time, Andy. I don't have enough time to render them. So, because I've got to get out of here. Pete shows up in like 9 minutes. I've got a featured artist to play all this stuff. So, let's import these 2 clips. So, here are the 2 clips. We've got our conductor and this one. We're going to open these. And now we can start building. Oh, man, I haven't seen a bot for ages. Wow. Wow. So all we need to do is bring these clips in, right? Drag these clips in and start building our song because the music is already in there. Let's see if it works. Now, we don't need the music. We can go into these clips and turn down the audio. And now we can go in and import from our Files app, Audio Share. Hopefully I can find the song. Search. We're looking for, fuck, what is it? Of course. I think I can just drag it in. Let's just try this. It's just, or maybe I can't. Let's find it in here quickly, man. Running out of time. Fuck off. Apocalypse. There it is. What I'm going to do is quickly make a version of this. I'm going to convert this to an MP3 just so it's at the top of the list. There we go. That's a trick I've learnt. Head back in here. Thank you, Joe, also for the SuperSticker. So I'm going to add in this music. Go to our audio share, and it should be up the top. Utensils. And now I can drag in this song, like so. And now our clip, let's have a look at it. And here you can put in your transitions or whatever you want. Right? So that is how you start building up a song using your micro little clips there, right? So as you can see, as you go along, you just keep adding each clip from your original music, turn down the music. Hopefully that makes sense, yeah? Good stuff. Let's head back over here, see if our clown ones, we're going to at least get to see the clown thing because it's nearly finished, and then we'll play Leela's track and get the hell out of here. So this is our other video. Let's look at this one. Wow, look at that for the explosion. Zooming out. Crazy shit. Look at that. That's pretty wild. So yeah, wicked stuff. And you can just keep building your little sections. Let's have a look at this clown. Here is our clown we made with video. So this was taken from the video of me. Look at that. Pretty wicked, huh? Pretty damn wicked how it's taken the video of me and then superimposed this imagery over the top. So there's that as well. It costs a few more credits to do this kind of shit, but it absolutely works. The last one here, we'll quickly see if we can do one. We'll head over to our gallery. These don't take long to make. Let's do a here. Create a video. Let's use motion. Now, motion, you can begin with an image. We'll just choose an image. Choose a file. Oops. We'll choose an image here. I've got this crazy clown one we can use. That was going to be the album artwork, this one. And we'll add, this is the motion thing. So when you start writing your prompt, here's your prompt. Evil looking clowns. Let's do 4 evil looking demented clowns. Demented and drunk looking clowns holding a rope. Oops. Holding a rope and laughing. Golly, I've spelled that wrong again. In the style of, we're going to do Art Nouveau or illustration. Let's do an illustration. Video settings. So you only get evolve from these. Yeah. So we'll keep this about midway. Generate our preview. 32 credits. This one's going to cost me. You only get 4 seconds. Sorry, but the word drunk is not allowed. Okay. We'll remove the word drunk. Come on. Demented looking clowns. Good. So some words aren't. Murder's not allowed to be used. Drunk, clearly not allowed to be used. Okay, intoxicated. There you go. I could have done that. So you can always find other words. Yeah, you can always find other words. It sounds like a night out in Glasgow. Inebriated. Absolutely. Absolutely. So there's always other words you can find. So remember, these only give you 4 seconds. But I've not done one of these yet. Hey, Leela, I know you're here. Is it all right if I... Oh, man. If I feature Leela tomorrow, I've got 2 minutes till I have to get over to Pete's show. So we'll feature Leela's song tomorrow. I do apologize, Leela. It'll work out better too, because Leela's going to be looking at this tomorrow and showing you what she's done. And then we'll play Leela's thing clip, which isn't out yet anyway. So here's the choice you get. We'll choose this one. Oh, wow. So look at these. We'll generate it. Don't know how long it's going to take. We've got a couple of minutes. So sorry, Leela. We'll feature Leela tomorrow, yeah? Just so I can make sure we bounce you all over to Pete's show and I don't overrun. But hopefully you've got a good understanding of how this works, yeah? And is it something you're going to use? Yeah? I wouldn't all the time use it for everything, but really good in parts and to mix shit up and to, use it with Midjourney, use it with video and photos and blending stuff, so it just adds another layer of technology to your video clips. So this is probably going to take a little bit of time, unfortunately. It's only short, but it's got to do its magic. Let's quickly see. We've got 1 minute and then we'll dump you all over it. Pete, if I don't have enough time, I'll show you this tomorrow, yeah? And we kick off the show. But let me tell you this now. Tonight, my time, Australian time, I'll be back working on my storyboard for the official video clip. So we'll take more of a look at Kaiber as well, which is early morning for the US. It's 11 p.m. here in Australia. I don't know, 7 p.m. or something crazy in the US. Afternoon for the UK. So the links, can go and set a reminder. So I'll be doing another show on that. So we'll look at this again. So make sure if you're not awake, watch the replay for the show coming up. And you should be golden. This is doing its thing, yeah? But we'll show you that on that next episode. All right, let's get out of here. I apologize, Leela. I'm going to feature you big time tomorrow because I love you. All right? But make sure you watch Leela's show tomorrow, yeah? Because she's going to be diving in and she's so talented. She's so, just aware of this stuff. She's diving right into Kaiber and she's making some amazing stuff. Trust me, watch her show before mine. Yeah? All right, do the things that make you happy. Mistakes make you better. And we'll all rise together. And I'll send you over to Pete Johns right now. Let's Oge.
We'll all rise together. 'Cause you made